Hello, I'm Bruce Sellery. There are some workplace skills that are very difficult to train. Leadership is one of them. Today we look at an unconventional method led by a group of four-legged teachers. Not far from the Rocky Mountains, just north of Calgary, you'll find this ranch. The physical environment couldn't be more disconnected from the glass towers and cubicle farms that are characteristic of most corporations. Yet The Natural Leader, an Alberta-based training company, is quite connected to that world through its founder, Nancy Lowery.
And what I need to do is get her moving her feet first.
This lifelong horse lover uses her animals to train leadership skills.
The idea of leading a horse sounds pretty simple, but the only way that you can get the horse to want to be with you is by earning the authority to lead, because you can't drag them along.
You can't drag your employees along either, as Lowery learned from 15 years in the business world. After work, she pursued her passion for horses, including one difficult Appaloosa named Zoe.
I tried a couple of different trainers, and I had two different people tell me I should get rid of her. And then I met a guy who told me that the only problem that my horse had was me.
He told her that everything the horse did was a mirror of her.
I was a project manager. I'd arrive with my scope, schedule, and budget of what I wanted to do, and Zoe would see that and leave, and she'd be gone. So when I started recognizing the impact that I had on her, I could adjust and change my behavior. I started doing the same things with my teams at work, and I started getting better results with my teams at work.
Companies like TELUS and ConocoPhillips are hoping that this experiential learning will deliver results for them too.
We can talk about emotional intelligence, we can talk about being aware of ourselves, our actions, and others. But the only way that we can practice it is by doing it. There's certain things that the horse will make perfectly clear to you.
As I was soon to find out.
One of the first things that we do in the activities with the horse is we give you the opportunity to go for a walk.
Okay, Maddie, so we're going to go for a walk now, and Maddie is not interested in coming for a walk.
Oh, cowboy.
Lowery gave me some tips.
If you're talking about the parallels to the workplace and leadership activities, one of the things that becomes really important in a leadership role is that you look like you know where you're going. And you need to demonstrate that not only to the horse, but of course the people that work with you.
Horses or humans, understanding what motivates them, not you, is critical.
Horses like two things.
Carrots?
Food.
Food.
Very important motivator.
Okay.
So knowing what motivates your horse and your employees is important, right?
Yes.
The second thing that horses like to do is nothing.
Really?
So motivating the horse, stopping and doing nothing for that moment in time or 30 seconds or a minute may be way more motivating for them to want to be with you.
She's had a rest. Now it's time to move. So Maddie, here's the deal. We're going to head over there, okay? We can walk slowly, we can take breaks, we can look at the view, whatever works for you. Every lesson ties back to the workplace.
This is you leading by example. And it's a bit more work for you, but isn't starting a new employee off always that way? We need to develop a way to communicate with a horse from a distance. And this is sort of like a performance appraisal tool. Like a 360 review, there's different ways that you can use it. You can use it like a carrot, and it can mean an awful lot to the horse, because as you can see, she's not overly concerned about it. Or you can use it like a whip, because it does look like a whip. And what that is it'll demonstrate your attitude. Keep your feet still.
As in don't walk?
As in you need to keep your feet still, and she's kind of just saying, this is what I think of your idea. Sometimes people have a lot of difficulty getting to a level of assertiveness that they actually get the horse's attention. And it's the same thing in the workplace. And just relax. The more you relax, the more she'll relax. The one thing about horses is that they can't help but bring our emotions to the surface. It's our emotions that really drive us, and it's our emotions that get us passionate about things. Horses help us recognize where our own emotions help us or they hinder us.